Hello people, Yolande here. Someone in one of my videos, like one of the latest ones, asked me to do a video displaying my vintage Sizzix vintage big kit embossing machine. I recently bought some metal dies to cut out designs to make a card, and they wanted to see how I did that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you how it works with an embossing folder, which just puts the print on the cardstock or the paper, whichever one you want to use. And then I'll show you how the cutout dies work. But here's the embossing die. It's a plastic piece of a plastic piece that has embedded in it a design. This one happens to be a clock, and then this is the negative side. You put your piece of paper in between, and you put it on. This is the wrong one. This is for metal die, but I can show you still. You put it on one of these, which is called a cutting board, and you put it on this platform. Put the die, or not the the die or the embossing folder on there, and put another one in here, and then run it through the machine. So I'm just gonna like put this on my tripod thing, and hopefully you'll be able to see how it works. Be back in a minute. Okay, so this is the platform you're supposed to use when you are using the embossing folders. Like it's really long, and it just slides into the back here, and you know, yeah, okay, slides in, and you put the sandwich in the little slot there, which I don't know if you can see, but that's how it goes in. And then you crank it with this. Now I like to use like 6 to 10 cranks to make sure that the thing is well done. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's try and get this so you can see what you do. And you kind of insert it in there, and you crank, and it's kind of stiff. 2, 3, okay, that's one. And I kind of wait till it like kind of shifts down, so that like you can tell when you crank it in, it's hard, and when it gets through the whole system, it gets easier to crank. And then you crank it back, and that's number 2. And then you crank it forward again. Oop, see, the thing came off. Well, sorry about that, but I don't know if you can see that, but I kind of bumped it with my stomach, and so the card went a little further than it needed to, so I gotta adjust it. So let's see what I can do to pull it out and put the sandwich back the way it's supposed to go, and then put it back in the back and try again. Whoops, come on. Okay, I'm gonna count that as 3. 4. 5. Just making sure everything is straight. 4. Okay, now we do 5. And we'll do one more, 6. Usually with the embossing folder, 6 is enough. You can get away with 4 times running it through. If you do it once, it'll still be there, but it won't be as pronounced. Okay, and then there's what it looks like, you know, when you get it through. And then you can like color it, because that's what I plan on doing, is I'm going to, you know, color the raised parts. And you know, I'll show you that a little bit later. And that's what I plan on doing. So now to do the metal die to cut stuff out, you don't use this one, because this is plastic, and they, you know, say don't do that because it'll just cut into the plastic. So you have to buy a magnetic platform, and that will hold the die on there, and it's made so that it doesn't cut the platform that well, you know, that much. So put that inside, put your cutting board down, and I'm going to use this die that I just got. It's little birds. Got this from Temu. And that embossing folder, I think I got from Temu too. And get a piece of paper. And put the die where I wanted to cut the piece of paper. Let's see. How about we do it that way, so it's going up the side, and then we put the piece of paper over top, or you can do it like this. You know, put the die over top the piece of paper. Sometimes I like to use some washi tape and tape the page down just to make sure that it doesn't move while I'm trying to run this through the machine. Come on, there you go. Put the cutting board and run it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's see if this cut everything out. So let's take the tape off. Okay, moved a little too fast. That's why it tore. But here is the cutout. There's a cutout. And, you know, like for any pieces that don't like completely cut through, you usually can just poke it out. And it'll work out. Sometimes you might have to get like a pin or something like that to poke through. But that's what it looks like. And think this washi tape is a little tougher than normal, because normally it wouldn't cut off that like that. But yeah, I could use this as, like, you know, the front of a card, and, you know, just glue it down and do that. So let's see. I will come back to you once I've done, you know, what I want to do with these two pieces, and I'll show you the finished product. Just wanted to give you like kind of a idea of what I do. This right now has taken me about an hour to color, maybe a little bit longer. I didn't pay too much attention to the time when I started. But yeah, I you know, usually just kind of pick a spot and what's the word? You know, kind of trace the outline of it because it's all raised. And then I just start coloring in. What I'm using here is a Sharpie gold paint pen. Usually I use, you know, straight magic marker, but I wanted this to be some type of metallic color, and these were on hand, so I use those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this up on camera and see if I can speed the video up so it doesn't take you like another 15-20 minutes to watch me color. So be patient. Hopefully I'll be able to get this done. Okay, now that's all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the excess off, and then we'll start the next process to make a card. So let's get out my trusty cutting tool. And get up to the bottom edge, and I'll give it a couple inches. Okay, and then the other side, same thing. And there we go. Perfect little card thing to, I smudged it. Oh well, you know, nothing's ever perfect. But, yeah, here's a, little, card to staple, or not staple, but, affix to a, collage, or, make a greeting card of it. I kind of want to do that, but, let me know. With this, do you guys think this would be a good thing for a birthday card, or maybe an invitation or something? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will get back to you with the next something. Okay, so this is what I did with that die cut. Is I got a piece of, you know, colored paper, and I glued the die cutted piece of paper on top of that, and that gave me the background for the little birds. And then what I had planned to do was just flip this over and put happy birthday on here, but I did it backwards and upside down. So that didn't work. So what I plan to do is, okay, that's the way it's supposed to go. Like I said, it's kind of confusing. You just got to really kind of look at it and see which way to go. And like I said, it didn't come out right. So what I'm going to do is I took another piece of paper and typed and stenciled happy birthday on it. Or not stencil, but rubber stamped it. And I'm going to glue this onto the back of this to make it one card. I don't know if this is a new thing or what this thing is, but when I got these cards, like I bought a set of envelopes and cards, and what they used to be is they would be the 2-page cards, but they don't seem to be anymore because this is what I got. You know, there's no fold, there's no, extra page or whatever. It's like a postcard. Is that what people are sending now? It's been a long time since I've made cards. Probably like 5 years, really, since I've made cards. But I don't know. I think that's kind of blah. I don't know. But let me do this. So, because they don't make the Xeron stuff anymore, normally what I would do is run this through my Xeron machine, get some dry adhesive on the back of this, and then put it together. But they don't make it anymore. So I'm stuck with using what you call it? Two-sided tape. So let's do this. Okay, whoops. Okay, gotta make sure I get this going the right way. Okay, now that is the way it's supposed to go. I don't know. I think I'd rather do it like that. That way I'll definitely have it going the right way. Okay, well, of course it's a little crooked, but it's on there, and then that's the card. And then you flip it over and write happy birthday, sign it, date it, whatever. But that's it. Hope you like this video. Like, subscribe, comment, leave anything you might want to see next time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.